Get a bit nippy.
Yeah, it's a bit nippy. Yeah, of course, dude. Like, fucking where I am, like, the shit is like, because there's a cold front coming in, so there could be some snow, I think. Maybe in a few days. Oh, shit. That means more shoveling. Yeah. Yeah.
No, believe it live, King. You love shoveling, huh?
Oh, yeah, I love it, dude. It makes my muscles grow bigger. Fuck yeah. Yeah. It's a workout, man. Fuck yeah, it is, dude. Holy shit.
Shit.
We're gonna have some fucking tuna salad and some fucking legumes and some chicken.
Oh,
some eggs. I need some eggs too.
Some legumes.
Yeah, hell yeah, man. You already know, man.
Shit.
Listen, man. Fucking the Haitian in me never fucking fades. The legumes, some banan frit, some gratin. Hell yeah, dude. I'm ready.
Bringing out that Sanji.
Yes, dude. You already. Yo, that's why you. Why do you think Sanji's my boy? Why do you think Sanji's my fucking boy? Rep Sanji hard.
Shout out to Sanji
for life, dude. Like my dream is not dream. Okay, one of my ambitions. Let me not say like my fucking dream, right?
Yeah.
One of my goals is to have like a kitchen. That's gonna have like a fucking mural in the kitchen, and it's gonna be Sanji Komatsu just fucking cooking up some fucking food. Fuck yeah, dude.
Who's the better cook?
Komatsu.
Komatsu cooked Thai.
Komatsu's kind of unfair, dude. Yeah, like Komatsu's kind of fucking. He's cooking like galactical shit. I'm like, I don't know how you win, dude. I don't know how you beat that shit.
In that warp kitchen.
Yes, dude. In like time itself, like a pocket dimension. I'm like, okay, he's too much, dude. But he just knows everything. I'm like, you can't beat that. Sanji's, second best chef in all of anime. Factual.
Fuck someone else. Soma, whatever his name is.
What, Shingeki no Soma? Fuck him. It's not Sanji.
Whatever, dude. Yeah.
I like how in One Piece it's just established that Sanji's the best cook in the verse. Like, no contest.
Pretty much.
Like, Strusen's like, oh, Nani!
Wait, unless Lucky Roo's actually like head chef of the Raider Pirates. Oh, shit.
Whoa,
wait a minute.
What about the Kawabaka chefs, right? They had the recipes. They made the recipes.
Come on.
Right?
Sanji beat them all. We're good.
He beat him in combat. He didn't beat him in cooking.
Listen, Strusen is a master cook, has associated Big Mom for how many years? 50 years? And he was sweating bullets. The Sanji.
Yeah, dude, Sanji came in there and was like, yo, I got this by one sniff. It's over. Strusen, stand the fuck down. Yo, the first mate of the Big Mom Pirates thwarted instantly. I'm like, yeah, fuck yeah. Love it. Fucking love it. He knew everything, man.
I saw your Luffy ceiling level video. Shout outs to Shanks, the GOAT.
Yeah, of course, no doubt, the guy thing. Of course, having a younger Red Force podcast 3 years to 4 years ago, and, the twilight of your youth.
It's like the first
episode 0, yeah.
It's like the first video ever.
That's alright.
Yo, man, gotta show him your best sides, man. I got him.
Yeah, well, it's obvious Oda's intent with that panel, but people just sort of ignore it with fucking headcanon spin, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, like, it's a tough call, but, like, because, one thing that folks have been saying was the whole, well, Roger acknowledged Garp and Sengoku. Yeah, and I'm like, yeah, but that's Marine shit. Like, who cares?
Yeah.
Well, you know how we say that Emperors are the strongest in the verse, King?
Oh, yeah.
And how high will Luffy's ceiling go?
Right.
And you see pirates?
Oh, yeah. Pirates. Well, to be fair, Oden's like a pseudo-pirate. But
sure.
Yeah, like, just mainly pirates. Yeah.
Yeah, because
but it's like,
they're the top of the verse? Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, again, Kaido was on, at least we're going to assume he was on God Valley.
Mm-hmm.
He must have seen Garp's greatness when he became the hero. And he still said, no, he's not my top 5. Like, okay. Like, he saw Garp's greatness.
He did.
It's like, if there are Marines coming after you, you want, the 2 top Marines at that point in time were Garp and Sengoku. Alright, fine.
King, what about Kong?
The mythical, legendary Sung Woo Kong of One Piece. Yeah, no, he was training. Him and Rocks were having some epic duel on screen. Some legendary shit. No one knew about that. Yeah,
bro, your tier 3 subs was so salty about that panel, dude.
Oh, dude,
salted.
Dude, listen, I love those boys, but the projection is intense. Like this is the first time in the chapter. Like mind you, like folks have like read the chapter like days ago.
Yeah.
First time in the chapter, and I'm like, yo, this solidifies even further that Shanks are the strongest guy in the verse right now. And it's like, oh yeah, well you're confirming. I'm not saying confirming. I'm just saying this proves even more. Like this just solidifies it.
They just also ignore the official where it said where's Kaido's talking about Luffy's ceiling, right? So the implication is that those characters are the ceiling.
In a way, but also I think that because of what Don Chinjao said, I feel like Luffy's gonna surpass these guys. Because like I feel like Blackbeard and Luffy would be like probably like the two strongest guys in the verse. With again, maybe Emu's the real deal. Maybe, but I doubt it. Like like it'd be kind of crazy. But like someone has to like represent what Luffy is wholeheartedly against.
Mm-hmm.
So Emu's probably the best example of that, probably.
Yeah. Well, I think what I learned from that panel is just like these are the top guys. Luffy will reach the top, and Shanks is included. Now, say what you want about Oden, but Oda keeps on just pouring that sauce on all the time.
Bro, like I think that Oden, like honest to God, like if he was alive to this day, he'd be like top 2, easy, without question. Like he'd be just godlike. Like it'd be insane. I'll probably be. But yeah, like Oda really puts it, like he makes it known, like yeah, like this guy like, who's like the strongest Chad, like a Japanese themed country, yeah, like let the record show, like this guy was among one of the greatest folks that Kaido's ever met ever. Like oh shit, okay. I mean, like on paper, like it should be like Oden, but like his rival was Rayleigh, and we never really saw it, but Rayleigh, no, like we're gone. Like Rayleigh gone, Garp gone, Sengoku gone.
It's interesting,
like,
right?
Shiki gone,
because you saw people get sweaty, right? They're trying to make it fit their agendas, but there's only one agenda it fits.
Shanks.
Correct.
And then, dude, the Mihawk guys. Oh my goodness.
Well, king of the Mihawk fan club is Dritz, and what he says always is whenever Shanks gets something, Mihawk automatically gets it because they're even and paralleled, and I'm like, lol.
No, dude, it's like
all like, bro, all the evidence for Mihawk is in outsourced Vivre cards. Like it's not in canon.
Okay, if I were to I can pull the same stunt and I say, okay, look. They literally say in Vivre card, or I think in like some kind of like SBS or whatever the fuck, that Vista fought on par with Mihawk.
Yeah.
Oh, like what happens? Yeah, it's like what happens above Vista? Yeah, it's like I mean, are I actually gonna believe here for that Vista and Shanks are equal? Like fuck that horse shit. No one believes that for a second.
Yeah,
but they say, hey, Vista Mihawk on par.
Everyone just picks and chooses what they want.
Yeah. Yeah, for real. I mean, again, like to each their own. Like we do that too, but it depends on who has like the best set of cards, who has the best evidence. And I think that, this chapter is like, yeah, for Team Shanks, we're looking pretty fucking good right now.
I mean, could you imagine if Akainu was there and not Shanks?
Oh man! Oh my god!
The Navy guys.
Here's the end of it.
Yeah. So.
Oh, dude, I'm going to hide it. But oh shit, nah. Okay, I'm done. Fucking, I'm going to hide it until the next chapter drops. I don't want to. No, you're gonna see me do just like fucking Naruto videos, My Hero Academia videos. I'm going to hiding. I don't want to talk about this nigga for a fucking minute, dude. Like,
bro, Akainu.
Come on. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. That's cap, Oden.
People keep on telling me Whitebeard's the strongest in Marineford. I'm like, you can't read subtext at all. Like you just can't read.
Well, no. To be fair, but to be fair, Akainu I think was definitely weaker than Whitebeard back. Whitebeard was fucking old and sick, but he was still coasting these niggas.
If you want to troll Brago, just say Akainu got 2-shot by Whitebeard.
Oh no, I do all the time.
It's factual.
In a way,
it's true.
It's actually factual. Yeah, like literally when he comes back, they're like, "Yo, wait, I thought you died, dog. What the fuck?"
Bro, what do you think about the excuse that he got snuck by Whitebeard? Like, how bad is your observation Haki to get snuck by Whitebeard?
I mean, bro, like, not only that, too, right? But it's like, are we going to know the fact that this man literally cheap shot the fuck out of Whitebeard when he had a heart attack? Nah. I mean, like, that's the closest thing to an equivalent exchange I can tell. Man had a heart attack. I kind of strutted like, ha, ha, fuck to you, be old bitch. I'm like, yo, the least he can do is cheap shot you. The least he can do.
Mm-hmm.
Be fucking real.
So what's your thoughts on Zoro and Rio and Kaido?
Okay, so me and Christian won't... Okay, so look, I think that Zoro's Rio Haki is probably like a stage 1. I call it stage... Like,
yeah.
well, okay, I'll call it a stage 3 to be specific, because I kind of group it all into one Haki thing. But whatever Kill Goro's doing, whatever Kill Goro's doing is what Zoro's doing probably. That's my best bet.
Right.
Because what the Scabbards can do is like the next level up from that, because it goes inside of objects. Because we see how in Zoro and Killer's case, it's unclear if they've done like substantial damage to Kaido. Well, substantial, sorry, like any damage to Kaido. Like it's unclear if any damage occurred, all right? But in the case of the Scabbards, we see like, actually like plunge his sword into Kaido's dragon
then
body.
It's
like,
fine.
oh, shit.
Yeah, but then it's fine. You know what I mean? It like doesn't do anything.
Well, no, it's not true, because he was bleeding for a period of time, like in the scar area. Like he was bleeding several times. Like I mean, Kinemon, I think it was Kinemon, like cutting his mouth open or some shit.
Yeah.
With the flame ring.
The Scabbards are interesting, right? I think we talked about this a couple of weeks ago, right? Before the battle started. And it was like, Oda has a habit of bringing characters back down to Earth and the fan base. And look what happened to Zoro and Killer and Kid. Back down to Earth.
Yo, honestly, I think the main one was Kid. Kid? Ooh,
yeah.
Oh.
It's annoying when people go, oh, Oda doesn't care about power scaling or making things make sense. And I'm like, you're just not reading it. You're just not reading the story properly. Because he clearly cares. Like, Zoro didn't fucking one-shot Kaido this week, did he? You know?
I mean, like, listen, the ZKK notion is taking a big hit on that one. The fact that...
Bro, it was never real. That's the most annoying part about it.
Oh yeah. But again, it's like, people have to really... Again, people have their agendas, and the whole like Dro, like he ate from a Dragon Ball on this cover color page. Therefore, I'm like,
I'm sure you've heard.
I mean,
I'm sure you heard me talk about it before, but it's like, take away the parallels or whatever. Just think about it as a product, right? You gotta have Zoro kill Kaido. Look,
I mean, like it's within the confines of the story itself. Like the very first Yonko they're going to defeat is going to be done by Zoro. Yeah. Not by Luffy, not by Law, who set up back in Punk Hazard, Zoro.
And then I got people telling me that it's not a big deal that Zoro would be able to cut through Kaido's neck with one attack. How does that not instantly break the verse? Immediately.
It's a bigger feat than defeating Mihawk.
It is, honestly. And then also, too, he puts the bandana on. So he's not fucking around now. He's not like, oh shit, like there's no bandana, and then maybe his eyes gonna activate, maybe all this bullshit. But no. His bandana is on, so he's serious as fuck right now. He can't. There's no excuse now.
Hey, King, I thought Oda couldn't draw fights. That's crazy,
bro. It's crazy, right? Yeah, like people just, dude. This and mind you, there's gonna be a lot more coming. But I like what I'm seeing so far. Granted, to be fair, the kids shit is weird. Kid shit is fucking weird, man.
It's strange.
But I like what I'm seeing though. Yeah, it's very strange. And also, I agree with you too. Like the fucking flame rend. Oh, to really we're skipping this shit again. Like I really want to see Zoro learn that shit, and we never I stole it. What?
Yeah, it's not like Zoro got a 5-hour fight. We need to learn how to use flame rend to win. Just kind of happened.
But I mean, like even then, it's like at least show like Zoro, like for example, like let's say Kinemon's do some training off screen. At least have like Zoro like peep that shit, like okay, let me see what's what, But nah, he just fucking like I just got that shit. What? Come on. And then of course, I mean, folks are like, yeah, but like we saw in the past where Sanji, Zoro, and Luffy had pops during any slap. I'm like, but that wasn't good either.
Yeah, but Oda really needs to like establish where characters are at more often than what he's done in the new one. Because
especially when we haven't seen that all out and they got power ups. Like Sanji got a raid to power up, Zoro got Enma, Luffy's been trained Luffy, yeah, for sure.
Luffy's fair.
Of course we know.
Yeah,
Luffy we know, but everyone else we have no idea.
And what's
Well, until now,
Yeah.
because again, the Kid fanboys, like Kid has Rio for sure. Like his Haki has the Haki blooming, Haki bloom, and then we see no. In
I
fact,
think-
Killer even says, "Oh, now you have a chance." I'm like, what the hell?
He doesn't even believe in his own captain.
Yeah.
Oh shit, dude. It's
I feel
fucking crazy.
like Oda's a fair man, and he gives characters what they deserve, and people like to assume characters have things, but like they have to earn them in some way. You know?
It's like the notion that Oda established in the pre-time skip, a lot of folks kind of try to force in the post-time skip, despite the fact that Oda clearly, we went through 2 years of training with the Straw Hats.
Yeah.
That has to have some value.
With the Dark
And I never
King.
understood why. Right, exactly. So it's like, I never understood why people never value the training. It's like Luffy has to be the top of his peer group.
Well,
by just default.
I've talked to Brago about this a lot, and what it basically comes down to is they don't. It's not necessarily like a kid fanboy thing. It's that they want like a legitimate rival to Luffy, and like they just give Kid stuff because he has to like rival Luffy in a fair way, in like an even way. But like, at no point have I ever seen Kid to be a legitimate rival. To me, he's always been that character that always runs his mouth, but is always a mile behind.
But Blackbeard.
Yeah, that's what I say. Blackbeard is the worst generation rival, and he's ahead of Luffy already. But I don't know.
Honestly, I mean, like, was it shit? I think during Dressrosa, and then kind of finding out the order that the series was, let's say, like 60% done, or like I think it was 60% done, like 7% done at that point in time. I kind of had like the inkling that Kid wasn't gonna really be like that dude for Luffy. I'm like, oh, there's probably not a good chance because it's like we're already like this even to the story, and Kid's got like jack shit. Like who gives a fuck at this point in time, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And then so like I mean like Kid as a character, I think has so much missing compared to Law. And even though Oda said like he thought that it would be Kid that could focus on a lot, he's getting focused on like for like fight stuff, but like character wise, he needs so much. And then during this arc, we know for a fact now, I think that Kid's not getting that love. At least I don't think he. There's a good chance he's not getting that Law love with a full on flashback, Rossi Nante. Like there's no way. No.
Yeah, like we're still gonna have the Rocks flashback. Like, what, we're gonna have a Kid flashback here too? I doubt it.
Right. Yeah. Holy shit, dude.
But yeah, the fight's going as expected. You know, nothing crazy. It's not like.
To be fair, like I'm not gonna lie to you. Like to be fair, like I did think that Zoro would have been able to actually damage Kaido because I'm like, well, if the Scabbers can do it, and then I bought into the whole thing about how well the Rio training that he learned from the old men in his village, and then Mihawk and so on. So it's like I now have to kind of like question all this shit where I'm like, okay, wait, does Mihawk even fucking know like this level of Haki?
Well, it might be a Rayleigh thing where it's like, you know, Rayleigh didn't teach Luffy either.
He didn't, but at the same time, he saw what Rayleigh could do, and then he's seeing how well, like essentially, like he understands because of Hyogoro, and so like maybe there could be like let's say a Katakuri break, where like okay, we have Luffy give Zoro some pointers on how to use his Haki or some shit like that, you know, maybe. But at the same time, if it's just Enma, then fuck it.
Enma's also starting to annoy me because it's like, Oda, this is some new shit that you haven't done before that's not established in the story of a power. You just kind of like making it up on the fly so Zoro can hurt Kaido. Like, come on, man.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. I mean, man. Well, to be fair, you have the whole thing about how well this is the quote unquote only source of damage Kaido. It's like, oh, okay. Well, then, there's two swords actually, and plus, honestly, I'd argue too that let's say there's gonna be like a break. Tengama has, I think, the other sword, the Nyakatetsu. I want him to get that sword too. That could be also like a little bit of like a plus on Zoro's side, because just having a better Sandai Katetsu may be a good. I mean, essentially, Zoro has. He's gonna get stronger over the course of this fight for damn sure, I'd argue.
Yeah.
But like the fact that we're hopping into this shit Kaido takes the Rengoku Purgatory Nitty full bore and just laughs at a dude. I'm like, yo, what the, like, come on, fuck, dude. I was wrong.
I mean, as
I
expected,
should've played the
you know?
hype.
It's the Yonko of the sea, man. Like, fucking...
Yeah, but it's like,
Bro.
I honestly believe, because, the Scarabs could do it. So I'm alright, fine, then Zoro probably.
But don't forget what Jack did. Don't forget what Oshiro Doji did to Jack, you know? Don't forget Kiyoshiro laughing in the face of Zoro as Zoro's trying to cut Orochi. You know? Don't forget those scenes, because Oden doesn't forget them.
Yeah, I mean, it's a soft cap. I think it's a soft cap, right? Because Oshiro Doji did trade with Jack, and then this was two sword Zoro, as much as folks like to remind me. It was two sword Zoro. I'm fine, two sword Zoro.
Three sword Zoro with the bandana couldn't get it done. Maybe,
yeah, pretty much. Yeah,
maybe he needs to open his eye.
And Enma is the power up like we all thought it was. Like, well, unless for your certain fan base, like we all thought it was. Enma is a power up, a wholesale power up.
Yeah, Oda established how it works already, but people just like.
And so we've seen time and time again that Zoro gets a new sword, and it's always been a power up. At no point was it never a power up.
Bro.
And then somehow this one time, because they're both of the same Meito class, that it's not a problem. Like,
at the end of the day,
that's strong.
At the end of the day, without Enma, Zoro will not be able to reopen the scar, so it's a power up. At the end of the day,
I agree. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I think that if Zoro like maxed out Ashura like fucking 3,000 mystical worlds and shit, if he doesn't have the Enma and he has the Sandai, and he has the Shusui, Kaido's scar won't be open. I agree. It's Enma.
What do you think about bounties after Wano King?
Oh man, okay, bounties after Wano. Zoro, if Zoro can get a good shot on Kaido in like a public view, like all of Wano country sees it, I can see him being maybe over 1 billion, but I think it could be a stretch. Maybe like 900 million.
I don't think it's time for Zoro. I don't think it's time for the crew to hit 1 billion yet. Not yet.
Well, okay, so I think that Jinbe, Zoro, and Sanji are gonna get, I think, some pretty massive bounty raises. In particular, I think Zoro and Sanji, because now that people know that Sanji's the fabled stealth black, it's like, oh shit, that's a big deal. I mean, like, Supernova were fawning over Sanji. That's kind of crazy. So his bounty, I think, should be like, okay, I will just say that for the time being, both Zoro and Sanji's bounties would probably supersede Cracker's bounty. Is that safe to say?
What was Cracker like? 700?
Oh,
800?
Nah,
was he 100?
It was lower than
Sparrow. Yeah, okay, yeah. So Paris was 700, I think, right? Yeah. Snacks was 600 something?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So then let's say that then. Let's say Zoro and Sanji and probably Jinbe will surpass the 600 mark of bounties. I'll say it like that. I think that Luffy will probably go up. Fuck though, that's the thing though, right? It's like if Luffy the case here,
bro, if Luffy takes out Big Mom and Kaido, right, it's just gonna be reported that Luffy took out 2 emperors, a feat that no one has done in the history of One Piece, except for fucking what? No one's ever done it. So like,
the God Valley incident is pretty close.
Okay, I would argue that Luffy's bounty has to be under Blackbeard's until like the right time. So I feel like Blackbeard's gonna have like a bounty raise, because him and the Marines, they're gonna be doing something like off screen, like hopefully like, we get to see like what's going on, like soon. Like, let's say like in the next action, shit like that, right? I think that we're gonna have Blackbeard raise like, let's say 3 or maybe even 4 billion, depending on like depending on what he does, and then Luffy's gonna probably go to like 2.5 to like 3 billion. After feeding Kaido. I'm not gonna say Big Mom, because Big Mom I think is gonna be for another arc I would hope for.
Yeah.
And then if we look at, let's say, Big Mom and Shanks, and let's say, well, we don't know how much the bounty of, let's say, Lucky Roo is, but like if we follow, let's say, Kaido's suit or Big Mom's suit, there's a huge disparity in bounty between them and their crew. So let's say if Luffy's 3 bill, then Zoro could be just at 1 bill, or like maybe let's say like 900 or 800. Sanji be, let's say, 800 or 700, and then we go from there. Like Jinbe 700, 600. Fuck, if Yamato joins the crew, she may hop in at 500. like what Ace had, because there's so many Ace and Yamato parallels. Like there's so many,
Yeah.
so many.
But what?
Like, they're very similar.
But why they just double again? Because that's what Zoro's pattern is. So they're all just double.
Yeah, but is 640 enough as Zoro?
Yeah, but like Katakuri is just over 1 billion. He's been with Big Mom for like 40 years.
Yeah, but Katakuri
True.
isn't hurting Kaido though.
Yeah, but
True.
they're fighting in wars. They're in altercations all the time.
I mean, are they
Yeah. What do you mean?
with other emperors?
With Navy, whatever. They're
I don't
around.
know. What are they doing?
Big
you know?
Mom's massacring countries with fruit.
I mean, good
like
country.
eggs.
Straight up Guru countries though.
Yeah, but that's bounty. You know what I mean?
Dude, yeah, but like she had the fucking train dude, like the one dude that carrot low diff.
Diesel.
Diesel.
The choo-choo guy took care of a country. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? A Monday, like, yo, what the fuck? Yo, these countries are not powerful countries, man. Like, they're not fucking like Germa 66, bro. No. These some weak ass countries.
Germa.
Low ass knights in the new world too. How I guess Cap? How can the new world country be so weak? What the fuck?
Yeah, that's why they need a navy, man.
Jesus, man. Well, that's why they need the Yonko on that matter. But either way, though, right? It's like, fuck. I think okay. I think that in Luffy's case, right? Oh, you know what? Shit. It depends on how high Mihawk's bounty is for Zoro. Like come like end of series Zoro. So like not necessarily now, but come like end of series Zoro. Like I want to see Mihawk's bounty because that's gonna be a great gauge on where Zoro's gonna be probably like in the future.
Well, we should
Near
get
and far.
the Warlord's bounties after the next break, right? Because that's what
I
was.
hope so.
Brand New was about to talk about it, wasn't he?
Yeah, I hope so.
Last time. I mean, how could Mihawk be above 2 billion though? Like he was frozen for how long?
Yeah, but like,
Yeah, but maybe
it's not
maybe
gonna
they
be.
adjust again.
It's not going to be in that 2
Yeah,
billion
but
range.
he's not going to be 4 billion, right?
It's not going to be higher than Luffy's.
After
gonna be
Wano,
other
probably
movies.
not.
Wait, currently?
Yeah.
Well,
Luffy's proclaimed to be the
Oh.
5th emperor.
it
It's
just
not gonna be-
depends
it's not
on.
gonna be higher, dude.
Wait a minute.
It just depends on what Mihawk's done. We don't really know what he's done.
Bro, Jinbe's bounty gets unfrozen. It's like 450. And he was at Marineford boxing Akainu.
Wait. Yeah, he was. Oh, wait. But just to remind y'all, right? It's like
Yeah, what?
this dude, Queen has a 1.3 bill bounty.
I know.
Lil is a 1.5. If you're saying that Mihawk is the past 1.5, it's like wait, what the? Whoa, wait, nah. I think Mihawk's probably like 2, like 2 something, but not past Blackbeard. Maybe like 3. I think could be a stretch. I'm not gonna lie to you. 3 I think
Well,
could be a mega.
think about what Blackbeard had to do to get 2 billion, right? He basically destroyed Marco at
Right.
Marineford.
Right.
So after Wano's, Luffy
Took
gonna
all of Whitebeard's territory too.
Yeah.
In the New World, like most of it. Yeah.
after Wano, Luffy's gonna do way more than Blackbeard anyway. So his bounty should be.
If Blackbeard doesn't raise himself, yeah.
Yeah, but King, like, take Zabo for example. Everyone would expect him to be like 1 billion. He's like 600.
True.
Cause like
Okay.
you gotta factor in like crew and world influence and all that kind of shit. You can't just be like, oh, he's strong, therefore 2 billion.
Yeah, because you
Like,
know
Mihawk doesn't have a
but
crew.
what if-
And like, what's he gonna do on his own?
Kaido's what 4.5, and then you got like Queen
Yeah.
at like 1.3.
All
Yeah,
right.
but
What if
those kinds
Mihawk
of, like,
solos
influence.
this Buster Call? Because that should be a key factor into like, okay, Mihawk soloed our Buster Call.
Bro, what if Mihawk loses
Like-
though? It's over.
Don't say that, dude.
Bro, it's over.
Wait, don't say that. Oh, dude, you're invoking dangerous words there, son. Don't say that. No, wait a minute now. Yeah, I do
Defeated
not
by
consent.
Momonga.
I do not consent to this notion.
What about
Alright, I
Boa?
disagree.
What about Boa?
Boa, actually, I wanted to lose because after that shit, I do want to see like, because the Grand Fleet are coming in now. There's no way they're not coming to Wano. There's no way. There's no way in hell. There's no way. Hell no.
No.
I think that the Grand Fleet, and then the Revolution Army, and then let's say Boa or maybe like Amazon Lily, they all make a play on the Holy Land to try and save their allies and so on. because, and then the Grand Fleet can be involved in that shit because that should would shake the world because that should be like the beginning of like the whole world structure being just broken down because like we have Yonko being defeated, we have world government being fucking raided, or like Holy being raided. It's like shit, what's going on? You know?
It's so hard to predict the end, man.
Oh no, it is for sure. Yeah.
Like the next
Which one is
arc.
exciting, honestly.
Yeah. Like so many things could happen.
And then I think okay, hold on. Actually, okay, do they tell us in the movie of Stampede what the bounty of Douglas Bullet was?
I don't think so.
Yeah,
I think it's a tease. We can see like half his bounty poster or something.
Because Bullet sold a Buster Call, so I'm kind of like, well, okay, if you can do that, then Mihawk, and then okay, no, they don't tell us. Fuck, damn it. Okay, because if they could, because I mean, it's not necessarily a great gauge, but it's like, what, like, however strong he, like, if he could do it, and then like, let's say Mihawk could do the same thing, they have like equivalent bounties per se. Because I feel like Ball's bounty is gonna raise. I feel like it would just naturally, right?
Yeah.
And then so like it was 80, I think like 80 million, like Crocodile's old bounty, but I mean that for her that's fucking disrespectful.
Yeah.
So there's no way. There's no way. Yeah. Like I think Robin has a high bounty of that shit now or some shit. Like
Fucking yeah.
Wait, what is Robin's bounty? Yeah.
So we're gonna cut away next chapter, King. We're gonna see the fight.
I mean, listen. If Oda does back to back like fight,
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah, I'm stunned, dude. Yeah, so bounty right now, Robin's at 130 million, dude. Holy, she's actually a lot higher than I thought she was. What the fuck?
What's Frankie at?
Damn.
99 or something. 96.
Frankie's like fucking still in the like lower like not even like 100 yet, I think.
Bro, it's disrespectful for Frank.
96.
My boy Frankie's.
Yeah, I think you're right.
He's gonna.
Yeah, no, 94.
I'm looking
So
forward
it's
to
like,
that.
yo.
I'm looking forward to that Sasaki fight with Frankie.
I want to say that too. Yeah, so like we could cut away to other fights. So that, I'm okay with that shit. You
Bro,
know, I want to see
Frankie.
Sanji escape Maria. What's going on there? Frankie, Sasaki. I want to see.
Frankie needs to establish himself back near fucking Zoro and Sanji.
With the Shogun, yeah, probably.
Whoa, with the Shogun? I mean, Jinbe's here, so it's like I think Frankie's kind of like lost in the wind right now, dog. I ain't in the front. I mean, honestly,
Sure.
folks say that Brook is stronger than Frankie.
Bro, fuck off. Frankie's better than Brook. In the Shogun?
The Shogun?
Okay, in the Shogun, no, probably not. But it's like Brook is different in terms of like how he fights. I mean, shit, he counters Big Mom wholesale.
Bro,
I think a lot of shots counter Big Mom.
Yeah, literally everyone counters Big Mom. She was designed to be countered by the Straw Hats.
Yo, it's so dumb, dude. Oh shit, I hate it.
I have this
All
power
right.
that no one can counter except the Straw Hats.
Okay, all right, fine, yeah, fine. So like, if Frankie's 94 million right now, yeah, Robin's at 130. Yeah, Robin, yeah, both should be stronger than both should have a high bounty than Robin for sure. That should be like 400, 500 million. Why not? Fuck it. Mihawk should be like I think like 2, or probably like 2 billion.
So
Because we haven't seen King's bounty. Like King should be like 1.5, probably, or 1.4 or something.
I think it's a Zoro Sanji bit, and he's got a lower bounty than Queen. By like 10. You know what I mean?
Oh, that'd be crazy. That'd be crazy as fuck, dude. Holy shit. That'd be
I
amazing.
mean, but you can't,
Actually, because here's the
bro. You can't
question,
have
though.
you can't have King at like over Luffy. It makes no sense.
You could.
I mean, how? What would King have to do?
Like you could make an argument
mean-
that Queen would have a high bounty because of all the plague shit. You know what I mean?
You
And
can't.
then remember too, Queen called King a pervert, like a sadistic pervert. So I'm like, okay, so the King's probably on some crazy fuck shit too, but we have no idea like what he's about right
Yeah.
now. But I am curious though, like now that we have Zoro against Kaido, I'm not seeing this whole Zoro and King agenda anymore, which leaves my boy Sanji open for the fucking kill.
No, he's not strong enough, dude.
Well, it depends, man. It's like the raid suit's been far more impressive than I thought it could ever be. I'm not gonna lie to you.
The raid suit is stupid.
A little too impressive, some would say.
I mean, honestly, probably considering how the German kids
Yeah, bro.
were like getting like Katakuri off screen, Ichiji, right? Like, and then Sanji takes a full on attack from Kid.
Bro.
Like, I'm like, what the?
How,
Oh,
bro, the Germa are so bad compared to Sanji. It's ridiculous. especially in their raid suits now.
Okay, well, I would argue.
That just adds to
Okay,
my theory,
so I would argue that the Germa, like each of them, can probably defeat a Flying Six.
No way, Yonji! Sanji kicked Yonji's face in.
No.
Wait, give me a second. My brother, hold on, give me a second.
Kill Lightning, always on that fuck shit with the Germa.
King.
That crazy shit.
King, just because he reckons that Judge is top 5.
Judge, Judge is impressive. Judge is impressive.
Okay, so like the reason I say this because Judge and Snacks. I mean, Judge is kind of like, as far as we can tell, he has the upper hand on that one between Snacks, right? Is that safe to say? That's safe to say.
But what about him crying in the candy shells?
Yeah, he got bitched the fuck out because the German history was fucking in jeopardy. He got bitched out, and no doubt. Yo, Mad Cat's got bitched out with Big Mom in tow. It is what it is. It's Young Coach, but I mean, shit, like Snacks. Like what happened to Snacks? We don't know. Also, Judge, like
a Rouge beat Snacks. All right, I don't think Snacks is impressive.
Wait. A Rouge being a Flying Six.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, why not? He beats
Wait,
Snacks,
so you're having a...
no, because like I heard the...
You...
Like, come on, bro.
A Rouge should be able to beat a Flying Six, but I don't think he compares to the Germa in that, like, the Germa are kind of shitty.
No, they're not. Okay, look, I would say, because we saw Germa do, like, some pretty good stuff here or there, but they were shitty compared to, like, Kata Curry. It's like,
do you think EGG is beating Oven?
Yes.
That's crazy. That's fucking crazy. That's crazy.
Well, do you have
I think it is.
Do you have Oven and Daifuku on the Flying Six level?
Oven and Daifuku, yeah.
Who else is on that list in the Big Mom?
Okay, so like the way I see it is that like the folks that are under the commanders are like. So, like, the Big Mom senior officers. So, like, Oven, Daifuku, Perospero. These guys would be, like, Flying Six level people. Only because I have to still respect Smoothie, because I don't want to. But I kind of have to, which is my default.
I mean, King, she's a big woman. You gotta respect that.
I mean, she's lovely. She's fantastic physically. I mean, my God, but just do something. Just like I can't believe
gonna
it.
do
like,
fucking nothing.
She can't do anything now. How's she supposed to get up there?
Bro, the disrespect. Sparrow's the one that I'm like, what the fuck?
What if she cuts her Kishima in half?
Oh man, dude. Smoothie is still waiting at the bottom of fucking Wano.
Well, her
plotline
was cut, so Oda had plans. So, it's unfortunate.
Oh, wait, do you think that it's because Oda's gone soft and like the girls don't fight that? Well, to be fair, we've seen Nami get like
Nami got fucked up like
screen.
Like
but
a month ago.
But it was off screen. It was off screen.
Her bleeding, crying on the floor.
I mean, since Wano, that's kind of thrown out the window. You got Yamato as well. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but Yamato's a quote-unquote dude.
I mean, still kind of questionable on that. Whatever Oda's doing with that. So.
Of course, yeah, of course. And then also, I guess Ulti got one-shotted, but. She got back up like right then and there. I mean, like, I'm just saying, it's like I feel like I don't know, like maybe because like Smoothie, I don't know, fuck it. Like, I'm trying to help Smoothie out, but it's hard.
King, all we need to do is get Jinbe and Robin on the roof to get Big Mom out of here. That's all we need to do.
Facts.
Just roll her away.
Facts. In fact, actually, we may actually see well. Okay, here's the thing, right? It's like I'm not saying like Jinbe's to hop on in because Sasaki, who's who, right?
Yeah.
But it's like. Big Mom, Kaido said, "Yo, Big Mom, stand fuck back. Like, let me have these boys for a minute."
Well, you
I
like
feel this happen a lot.
Well, you like kind of like what the fuck when Jinbe was like set up to fight who's who. You'd expect Jinbe to have a little bit higher opponent than who's who.
I don't know, cause like it's like, okay, it's like I feel in the case of Jinbe, it was hard to really gauge what he'd be doing. Honestly, like I could kind of gauge like a Sanji or a Zoro per se, right?
Yeah.
But Jinbe was weird, man. I'm not doing Jinbe, but the fact that now Jinbe and who's who they kind of knew each other, I'm like, all right, fine, there we go. Like that's the thing of that shit. But yeah, a bit. So here's the thing, right? If who's who is like the strongest of the flying,
is who's who that nice though? Is he that nice to like have a
I think he could be.
Have a high level fight with Jinbe?
who could be like stronger for sure than Snacks, like teetering on like I'm pretty much a commander.
Well,
but,
he's talking shit non-stop that he wants to take out Queen.
Yeah, like him and Sasaki, they wanted to fight against commanders. They're like fucking help, bring it, dude.
Yeah, but
in fact, if not,
but
dude,
Frank,
they had a trick. King had to trick those two specifically. Oh my God.
but fucking Frankie is like fighting Sasaki, so we say Frankie and Jinbe are the same.
That's Shogun, baby.
I mean, the Shogun is busted.
In the Shogun, yeah, in the Shogun. I'm gonna say it. In the Shogun, fair. Because plus, it's also Jinbe without any water. Like Jinbe and water's kind of nuts.
Bro,
kind of nuts.
How big is Sasaki in his dinosaur form?
Huge.
It's crazy.
He's huge.
He dwarfs the fucking general.
I mean, they're all big, but he's fucking gigantic. I'm like, hey, yo, Sasaki looking. I think he's the best design.
Yeah, it looks pretty good.
Because like when you look at, I think Husu's I think we see his color design, in the volume cover of like '97, I think it was.
Yeah.
I think the guy has like pink hair or some shit.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, that means that his fur is like pink fur. All that saber-tooth tiger fur is gonna be pink or some shit. It's gonna look weird.
Maybe. Yeah.
Oh shit.
Oda's always doing that bullshit, man.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. I mean, he's gonna be pretty, like the Pink Panther, like the pink saber-tooth.
Roger's pink shirt's growing on me a little bit.
Yeah, it is. He rocks that shit. Matt flamboyant with that, but fuck it, he's King of Pirates. He's allowed to be flamboyant. Fuck it. I rolled that.
He'll
shit.
fuck you up.
And then yeah. Divine departure.
You talking shit, boy?
Yeah, man. Holy shit. Oh, but okay. So here's the thing, though, too. It's like I feel okay. So, shit. The problem with the Flying Six, I think, right now is the female stuff, in particular with Nami and Usopp and Page One and Ulti. They should not be beating these two. I'm sorry. Like, yeah, tactics and so on, but I'm not seeing. Like, we know that's gonna be some crazy shit where Tama's gonna have all the gifters under control because of Usopp sniping bullshit, and then they're gonna have a pact against those two.
King, notice how Ulti's wearing a mask, right?
Yeah.
Obviously, the whole mission is gonna be to get her to swallow a Dango ball, which is Nami and Usopp's whole mission, and then fight, and that's how they're gonna win.
No, I don't like it because the Dango should not affect. I think actual ancients, like actuals, dealt for you.
Well, it's gonna be used here, and that's it. You know what I mean? It's gonna be used here, and then that's it, and it's not gonna be used ever again. Like, this is why it exists.
It's gonna be like it's gonna be like a sugar meme the entire time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hate that. No, I hate that. I hate it. I hate it off the gate. I think that it should be.
I'm pretty sure that's obvious, dude. I don't know. I'm pretty sure that's inevitable. What's gonna happen? Like.
No, I want like her. Like, I would love it if, like, let's say they try to get Page One, and then Page One's like, "What the fuck is this shit?" Okay, and they still charge it because Page One's still a human being that they do for power, not an actual transform weird gifter thing where their powers are always being used. No, hell no. Like, okay, like you can see it happening, but is it good?
Depends how it's done. Like, if it's an actual fight and it's a struggle, and then that's how they win, I'm fine with it. You know what I mean?
Oda's gonna show it. It's gonna show the mission.
Because if it's just like pretty easy as fuck, and then they just win, I'll be salty about that. But if it's like an actual like struggle and a good tactics, good plays, then I'm fine with that. Like, it's fine.
I mean, yeah, it's a bit annoying, but Nami and Usopp are mastermind tactics, so we'll see.
It's like the Aluka or the Eddie situation, like Aluka from Hunter x Hunter or Eddie from My Academia, where it's like you have these brokenly powerful little girls that have like fantastical Disney abilities, and we have to like curtail the story around them so we don't make them have so much impact on the story or on the arc.
Like, why else would Tama be here if she's not going to use her power with Nami?
No, she will use her power with probably Usopp, not necessarily Nami, because Usopp has,
Yeah, I know, but like, what's Nami going to do? Just sit there? Like, what?
No, what I would argue is that they're going to use their tactics to have the gifters, because a lot of these gifters are already because after Queen's horseshit, they're on the fence, right? So it's like, have her use her powers to control the gifters, be consistent with that shit, okay, fine. And then swarm Page One and Ulti.
Is this where also Usopp gets his 6,000 men?
No. Elbaf.
6,000 giants.
Yes.
That's a lot of giants.
Yo, people don't understand like it's happening. Like people don't understand like it's actually happening. Like Usopp is gonna pull some insane shit.
The amount of alliances and fucking people on Luffy's side, like they will simply demolish the world government. If it's just a world government.
I mean, they're getting to that point for sure. It's like because like it's been noted to like several times. Like even Big Mom. Like if I had the giants, I could become Pirate King. Like what the, and the fact that the Grand Fleet was honestly got initiated by Usopp,
and
unironically,
yeah,
it's like yo, it's coming, man. Like people don't understand. Usopp's gonna shock a lot of people in like the next few years. It's gonna be jaw dropping. It's gonna be jarring. Like what the fuck is happening?
And think about this.
Hot.
They're gonna have the Revolutionary Army standing by them as well.
Yeah, fuck yeah. Now, granted, the okay, it depends on how much stake we put into the Gorosei, right? I don't know how much stake I put into the Gorosei,
Nothing,
but
bro. Nothing.
I mean, one guy has a sword, dude. I mean, I don't know.
Shit. One guy's got a sword.
He has a sword. He's ready.
Bro, I feel like we have the most correct opinions in the community.
Bro, people, woo. I'm not disagreeing. I'm really not. Bro.
People out there coming out with some crazy shit.
Like this chapter proved so many of my notions correct in just one fell swoop. I'm like, good. The only thing I was wrong on, because I bought into it, was the whole Zoro damaging Kaido. I bought into it. I'm like, oh fuck, I was wrong on that. Like I should have kept my fucking guns. I really should have.
You should have.
Yeah,
they come at you. They try to gaslight you constantly. You're just gonna stick to your guns. Otherwise, if you cop a massive L, but the massive W is also just as good. So.
Oh yeah. Like the fuck, like dude, like the kid shit. Oh, I'm like, thank God. All right, thank God. Yes, I mean, because it made most sense. I'm like, yeah, there's no way. Kid, killer, nope. You had Zoro being a problem, Emma being a problem. I'm like, yep, there you go. Like Zoro just, man, I need to release more Emma. Good. Big One playing like a more of like a backseat role. That's what you can see a little bit. Luffy, Red Rock, main thing there. Damage Kaido, true, of course. Goated, Shanks. I'm like, thank. Kaido's top fucking 5. I'm like, oh, there we go, dude. That was, in particular, the spicy shit right there, where folks are just so mad. Like, oh my, I can't. Shanks is doing me, Lewis Barry.
Why do they hate Shanks so much? Because he's the GOAT?
I don't know.
How do you not love Shanks?
They hate greatness. Niggas hate greatness. I don't know what to tell you, man. Like, shit. Like, people just get fucking salty.
Luffy's goal is to surpass Shanks. He must be the highest so Luffy can surpass him. It'd be fucking weird if he surpasses Shanks before the story finishes.
Do we subscribe to the notion then that Kaido is Luis the Yonko because he's going down first, in theory?
I mean, the
you'll never know.
You know what I mean?
How are you supposed to know?
Yeah.
Like fucking the amount of bullshit that's gonna have to happen. What is it, like a 5-on-1 already or 5-on-2? I guess.
Well, I would argue that it's gonna be 5-on-2 for the time being, but I can kind of see it where it's like, because Big Mom, because I think the dialogue that we get in the last chapter about the point of at the end of that last page, I think it's her. Folks said it was Kaido, but I think it was her because it was close to her body. That dialogue bubble.
Yeah.
I think she's so hell-bent on the poneglyphs where she wants to get these shits and then move on whenever she can. Like, so that's what I'm kind of like. We're probably like an Act 4 to Act 5. I still believe that earnestly. I mean, even though you guys can make a good point because Act 3 is still going on. But then we have Big Mom kind of like bail with the poneglyph shit that she has, like like that kind of shit. And then Kyle's it by himself to deal with all this bullshit, and then he'll be defeated there.
Think about this, right? Everyone's knocked out but Luffy, right? Kaido's about to go with that. Kaido's about to go with that thunder. Kaido's about to go in with that Thunder Bargawa, and Big Mom's about to go in with fucking whatever cognac, and then Shanks blocks him, and then it goes into the end of Act 3.
Okay, yeah.
What do you think about that? And then it cuts away, and people are like, "What the fuck?"
That's fine. I'm okay with that. I'm okay. I'm okay with that. Fuck it.
And then it's
Like,
Luffy.
yeah, I'm here to stop this war, bitch. Just like, yo,
Yeah.
oh, there he is.
And then,
There he is,
and then,
son.
and then Luffy has to fight a fucking half-dead Kaido while Shanks fucks up Big Mom.
Listen, I love the idea. Don't get me wrong. I love Shanks, but I think Shanks trying to counter Blackbeard. I love the idea, but I think Shanks trying to cut off Blackbeard at the head because I think
I don't know.
major plays going on there.
Well, you got to think about what Oda set up, and he keeps on saying we're gonna meet soon. So
yeah, but I think it's gonna be after the arc. It's like, all right, so like imagine like, because I don't think unfortunately we meant to go to Elbaf immediately, right? Because all this Sabo shit, Shanks on the move. It could be where Shanks and Shanks and Luffy meet at Elbaf, maybe, or because the whole thing about Shanks having ties or like a design to like the Norse Guard tier, and then like how Elbaf is very Norse themed.
yeah.
But at the same time, the Yonko that has the most ties to that country is clearly Big Mom. Like I would rather it be the case where let's say Luffy and company they defeat Kaido, Luffy becomes exponentially stronger after Wano Country, and then maybe come Elbaf, like at the beginning or end of Elbaf, Luffy and Big Mom go one-on-one.
Luffy fighting an Emperor one-on-one. I'm not a fan until it happens with Blackbeard because of the escalation. You can't have Luffy take out Big Mom by himself. Until he can't take out an Emperor by himself until it's Blackbeard. Otherwise, it's like
I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one because it's like okay, it's like if Big Mom is okay, because here's the thing, I think that Blackbeard by the time Luffy's gonna fight him, I think that both him and Blackbeard will be beyond Emperor level at that point in time. That's what I'd argue.
It's so hard
because I can see Rocks. I envision Rocks prime like power like max power Rocks and max power Roger are probably I'll argue the two strongest guys in One Piece history. At this point in time.
Sure.
And and those two guys I can put over the current Yonko in terms of power. So if Rocks and Blackbeard are parallels, then Roger, Luffy, and then boom.
Bro, do you really think that Rocks is gonna end up being like some kind of final villain shit? Because Oda keeps on dropping his face in.
Okay, look, man, shit. This ties to the whole thing about like I think Arter is big on this shit. The whole Rocks is Emu or something. I'm like I mean,
it's possible.
I don't want that.
It's better than Emu just being some fucking.
But is it though?
Yeah, like he disappeared and he made a deal with the Celestial Dragons and he wouldn't kill them and fucking to become king. The Celestial Dragons gave him throne so they wouldn't die.
So Rocks achieved his dream of being, or he achieved his goal of being like the king of the world, and he's Emu, and he's Luffy's final opponent. Come end of story.
Oh, that's fine because I don't want Emu to be some fucking bullshit fuckwit dude that is like an ultimate celestial dragon because that makes no sense. Like what the fuck? Why are you this strong to begin with? Like what the fuck? What like you?
Okay.
In what scenario is he training to be strong? You know?
Okay, maybe not training per se, but what about the whole notion about how this ties to the theory about how the Gorosei are immortal because of the silhouettes that we saw back in Ohara, where like they're the same silhouettes, like they look the same essentially. Like, that's the theory.
What if the immortality? We saw them, King. We saw them in full.
Huh?
They're not silhouettes. We saw them.
Who's silhouettes? Who?
Did we?
In Ohara, yeah, they're in full view.
Yeah, they're in full view. They're exactly the same as they were now.
Okay, fair then. Okay, so because I forgot that. Okay, so then if they're immortal, right? Then maybe Emu was the one that actually gave them that capability to be immortal, like how like they never age anymore. And then Emu, I think Emu could be someone that came from the Void Century specifically.
Well, my theory on Emu is that he's the guy with the immortality surgery, and that's how Mingo knows. Because like we need one guy with it. We need one guy with the immortality surgery to be real. Otherwise, how do you know that? How do you know it exists if it's never been used? It doesn't make any sense. You know what I mean? Like, how does Mingo know about it? And he knows about Aimu apparently. Like, how does that all make sense and come together? Like, if Aimu has the immortality surgery and he's been alive for like ever, and then Mingo found out about him and the immortality surgery at the same time because he found out about Aimu, and then that's how that all comes together. And he's been alive for like thousands of years or something. Like, that's
okay, yeah, see, that's that part I can jive with, and then potentially the immortality surgery, maybe, but that's like, okay, well, how you defeat that then? Like, what the fuck do you do?
Yeah, that's why
it's
he's
like,
so strong. Like, how do you defeat him? He's like immortal. You know what I mean?
Okay. Shit, this is gonna sound crazy. The only way you could defeat him, I suppose, is if Luffy and Blackbeard teamed up.
Nah, it'll be like some trick.
That's some bullshit, dude.
It'd be like some
if,
trick.
Like if Luffy and Blackbeard are like the Sasuke and Naruto of One Piece at the end against the Kaguya of the verse, and then they teamed up to defeat fucking Emu.
Yeah.
Send to space. That's your chat. Send to space. Cars.
Yeah, just cars him into space. Yeah.
But wait, but you can live in space. Like Enel's chilling. Like he's good. Like yeah, fuck it, dude. Like whatever.
Enel's a being of lightning.
I mean, Enel is a fraud also, though.
Enel's not a fraud, dude. That's not even factual, dude. Enel is so powerful. All he needs is the slightest degree of armor Haki, and he's like top 10.
Slightest degree. I don't know about slightest degree.
Dude. The slightest degree. All he needs like that one, like little like aura shit. And he's clean. That's it, dude. Like you can't deny that. Based on what is actually being shown, he's so phenomenally powerful. It's disgusting. That's undeniable. Like to this day.
But like King, what's stronger? Enel or Nami's Zeus lightning egg thing?
Enel.
What the fuck? Whoa. So is Enel instantly dying via the Red Rock?
Yes, he implodes.
Dying?
Yeah, dead.
He's fucking dead.
Like a brain explodes dead.
Wait. If we upscale based on 2 years of time,
why are we doing that? Why are we doing that?
We're upscaling because we've seen every character kind of grow. Like even Crocodile is getting love nowadays in the fucking goddamn movies and shit. It's like Crocodile blocked Zoro. I'm like fucking shit. And Crocodile wouldn't be able to do that shit at least on paper, but he did. Dude, Crocodile. We saw in the war, Crocodile stopped Mihawk. So if Crocodile's getting love, Enel should get love too. Bro, Crocodile stopped Mihawk, and Crocodile was clearly inferior than Enel in the pre-time skip. Clearly inferior.
I mean, we've done this so many times, dude. Like,
we have. Yes, we have. Look, I'm just saying that, like, if Crocodile gets that love, Enel should too. So, look, all I'm simply saying, right, is just like, I think if Rox is that powerful, right, if he was that powerful, then I think Blackbeard and Luffy should be over Yonko come the time they fight each other. Let's say pre-Raftel, post-Raftel, whatever the fuck's gonna happen, all right? They should be ready. And that battle should be the battle that determines the true Pirate King, and then afterwards, the final war, then boom. I mean, he could be the final villain, maybe, Blackbeard, but it's kind of a stretch.
Does Shanks know what the One Piece is and the Void Century?
No. The Void Century, maybe, but the One Piece stuff, probably not. Because he wasn't there, because Buggy's bitch ass fucking pussy mother. The disease, no. I'm sick, please. Fucking cows. Fucking Buggy, man. Ugh.
But what, Buggy's just gonna join Shanks, obviously? So
what if Mihawk joins Shanks? Oh,
I mean, he
could
should.
you imagine?
He should.
Oh.
The salt will be.
Dude, but could you imagine the rage? Could you imagine the fucking salt? Could you imagine the? There's no.
I mean,
shit right in it. Oh my, dude.
I mean, the salt would be delicious. It'd be like salting a filet mignon. Just sprinkle that salt on top, bro.
Dude, fucking healthy pink Himalayan salt, just fucking
This is
makes
so.
every dish.
It's also some bullshit because before I got into Community, I loved Mihawk. He was like my second favorite character, and now everyone's just fucking talking so much shit that I have to fucking defend my boy Shanks that he's gone down.
I mean, look, it's like the community has affected me some to a degree, but like I just kind of like learn how to say, you know what, just honestly, like I love you guys, but fuck you. Like I love a community, but fuck it. I love these guys to death, but honestly, fuck you guys.
The agendas out there are powerful.
Because it's like you have to. Otherwise, like because you have to kind of keep like your own frame of mind and mode, because like sometimes you just get too swayed by the community. It's like this is not fucking healthy. So it's like I think Milk is dope as shit. I think Milk is cool as shit, like to this day.
Yeah.
But if I say Shanks over Mihawk, I can explain X, Y, and Z reasons why. And it's like Mihawk, Shanks, like at one point in time, yeah, they're daily dudes, but I think he left a lot of the sword skills he had for just more power in general. Like whether it's gonna be a sword, gun, absurd Haki levels, fuck it, like whatever, like it doesn't matter. That's how Shanks rolls.
Haki beams come out of his hand.
Yeah, fuck it. Well, yeah, whatever he has is gonna be on some otherworldly shit. And I mean, this is Kaido, who's fought against damn near everybody. Is like, yo, like, nah, Shanks. I mean, Graham, Mihawk is fucking. What do you think of the whole notion that Mihawk doesn't have the Riel because Zoro didn't have the Haki training?
I mean, that's not fair because Rayleigh didn't teach Luffy either, so it's the same. It's the same argument.
But he had the idea, like we saw Rayleigh use it.
Yeah, but it's not like
Mihawk give no idea.
Sure, but one would assume so. But then you throw Jozu in the mix, and you're like, all right.
Jozu was a monkey wrench. He is definitely.
And then they say the intent of the cut wasn't meant for Jozu, therefore he didn't cut Jozu. I've heard it a million times.
Bro, Mihawk couldn't train Zoro Ryo because Zoro couldn't get the basics of basic armament for 2 years. Alright, that's what happened.
Alright. Well, King, we appreciate you coming on talking some shit.
Yeah, no doubt, dude, no doubt. Look, Zoro's great, like people just realize like Zoro's great, but there's only one Luffy.
That's right. There's only one main character in the story, alright?
Yeah, it's like, relax, man. Like, Zoro's great. This is why Zoro and Sanji go at each other, because that's where it's at. Zoro and Sanji. That's what's always been.
Luffy's always been on a different level. Always.
Like whether it's gonna be the pre-time skip, post-time skip, Luffy just had a bit extra, and it's like like back in the pre-time skip, you say Luffy, Zoro, Sanji, they're on the same tier, but nowadays like this guy's fucking, he's a bit much, man. Like he's been always training.
The source is deep and rich on Monkey D.
Yeah, dude, it's too much. It's too much.
With that, ladies and gentlemen, we'll leave you with the thoughts that Luffy's bastard and always will be far superior to Zoro and Sanji. That's just how it is.
How it is, man.
And the Zoro guys get cocky because it's so easy to just shit on Sanji that they try and come after Luffy, and it never works.
Dude, they try to, they really do. But I mean, I think that there's been enough evidence shown where it's like, especially after Sanji's,
raid suit.
King of the Wildfire, dude. I was like, stop with this raid suit, man. Please,
it's so broken. Dude. Like, there's an argument like, you'd be like, can Zoro even cut the raid suit? Now it's gonna be like, oh, Zoro can cut the Diablo Jinbe, though. Like, alright, bro.
Dude, it's like, well, I mean, that's not even true, honest to God. It's like, I mean, like, the flame rain's nice and all, but that's one technique, and then Sanji can just redo his fire. It's like, okay, what the fuck? But even still, it's like, the cape is more durable than the fucking body.
Fucking cape.
I'm like, what the fuck is
this fucking stupid raid suit, dude. It's too much. Fucking Sanji.
I'll tell you, like, if Sanji can learn the raid suit shit, like fully hone that ability, he's ready. And then, like, let's say learn better Haki, like option Haki, that kind of shit, like hot better fragment. Like, he's ready for EOS. He's ready. He's ready, man. Like, he's coming for somebody. Like, I don't know who, but he's coming for somebody hot.
Kizaru. He's coming for Kizaru.
Fuck. Oh, please, dude. Or it could be Green Bull, because fasting, and then Sanji did fasting shit, and then it's like, it could be a Green Bull Sanji thing there, but we have to see what Green Bull can do.
We appreciate King coming on. See you, man.
Yeah, good.